Have you ever wondered what it would be like to just fall into one of the most mysterious planets in our solar system? Well, today, we're going to do just that. We're taking a hypothetical journey deep into the seriously bizarre world of Uranus. And we're not just doing a flyby, no way. We're going all the way in.
Look, Uranus has a bit of a reputation, right? It's the planet that's literally rolling through space on its side, and yeah, its upper atmosphere has the distinct aroma of rotten eggs. But trust me, there's so much more to it than those weird facts. So, what is actually happening beneath those strange, smelly clouds?
All right, for this to work, you have to imagine you are the explorer. You've got this incredible suit, specially made to handle the impossible. Your one and only mission, to fall through every single layer of Uranus and see what's hiding at its core. Let's begin the descent.
Okay, before we just dive right in, let's get our bearings. From way out here in space, this icy giant is already starting to show us how weird it really is.
First off, let's talk about scale. Uranus is floating out there about 3 billion kilometers from Earth. It's the third largest planet in our whole solar system, with only Jupiter and Saturn being bigger. This thing is an absolute behemoth.
Now here's where it gets really strange. Unlike every other planet, Uranus is tilted over at a mind-boggling 98 degrees. It's basically been knocked on its side, so it rolls around the sun like some kind of cosmic bowling ball. This crazy tilt gives it the longest and most extreme seasons you could possibly imagine.
And yes, about that infamous smell. It's 100% real. The culprit is hydrogen sulfide gas hanging out in the upper clouds. You know, the exact same stuff that gives rotten eggs that lovely perfume. Okay, we've arrived. It's time to start our fall. We are officially breaching the atmosphere. The plunge into the unknown begins right now. As you get closer, you start to see the details. There are 13 faint, skinny rings made of rock and dust circling the planet. And the planet itself is just this hazy blue-green orb. You see storms swirling, but unlike Earth or Mars, there's no ground, no surface to land on. It's just an endless ocean of clouds. The second you cross into the atmosphere, wham, the cold hits you. We're talking minus 220 degrees Celsius. This is, hands down, the coldest planetary atmosphere in the entire solar system. Your suit is already working in overdrive just to keep you from flash freezing. And this is not some peaceful, gentle float downwards. Oh no. You are immediately caught in these ferocious winds, whipping around you at up to 900 kilometers per hour. You're being thrown around like a rag doll, and the noise is just deafening. As you fall, you're going to pass through 3 very different layers of clouds. First up, you'll punch through clouds made of methane ice. Then, as you go deeper, you hit the source of that famous smell, a dark layer of hydrogen sulfide ice. And finally, you plunge into a really chaotic region of clouds made from good old water ice. And with every layer you pass, it just gets darker and darker and darker. By now, you're deep inside that water ice layer. It is pitch black. The sun? Yeah, that's just a faint, distant memory. Sunlight can't get this far down. The only light you see are these massive, terrifying flashes of lightning going off all around you, lighting up the thick, dark clouds for a split second. So you've made it through the atmosphere. But honestly, the journey has just begun. Now we enter the absolute strangest part of the planet, the mantle. Now when I say ice, I need you to forget everything you think you know about ice. This stuff makes up most of Uranus's mass, and it's this bizarre, super pressurized fluid. It's a mix of water, methane, and ammonia that's somehow scorching hot and, at the same time, compressed into this dense, slushy soup. How is that even possible, you ask? Well, think of it this way. On Earth, ice is cold and solid because of low temperatures and normal pressure. But deep inside Uranus, the pressure is thousands upon thousands of times greater. It's so intense that it forces molecules together into this thick, dense fluid, even though it's incredibly hot. It's a state of matter that's just completely alien to us. So you're sinking deeper and deeper into this hot, soupy ocean when something really weird happens. You stop falling. The fluid around you has become so thick, so dense, that you're just floating, neutrally buoyant in the middle of this abyss. But our mission is to get to the core, right? So it's time to fire up your suit's jets and force your way even deeper. It's been weeks. You've been pushing your way down through this seemingly endless mantle, and finally, you're approaching the final destination, the very heart of Uranus. And down here, scientists think something absolutely incredible is happening. The pressure is now so extreme, it's hard to even imagine.
It's strong enough to literally break down methane molecules, squeezing the carbon atoms so hard that they crystallize into solid diamonds. And then, these diamonds just rain down through the mantle toward the core.
Let's just put this whole trip into perspective for a second. It took you about an hour just to fall through the main clouds, but it took weeks, maybe even longer, to sink through thousands of kilometers of that dense mantle. And now, after all that, you finally arrived.
So after all that, what's at the very center of this gas and ice giant? Well, something surprisingly familiar. A small, solid core. Scientists are pretty sure it's made of rock and iron, a lot like Earth's core, but it's wrapped in this strange shell of super compressed exotic ices.
And that's it. You've done it. You reached the center of Uranus. You survived pressures and temperatures and conditions that are almost unimaginable. A journey that no human could ever actually make is, in our little thought experiment here, complete. But hang on. Your suit has a return function. You press the button, you're ready to go home. You're accelerating out, faster and faster, but wait a second. That blue planet up ahead? That doesn't look like Earth. Is that Neptune? What happens now? Well, I think that sounds like a story for another explainer.